Chapter 9, Marooned. Farron came crashing through the thick ferns and into a wide glade. He'd been separated from his men, who'd run off trying to keep on the heels of Carambus. The animal was quick and shifty and seemed to almost want to lead them astray. And now Farron found himself deserted. The trees moved as if they were trying to break free of their roots, reaching down from their immense arms as if to pluck stray travelers from the ground. He called out to his men, but only the lonely echo of his own voice returned to him. Bastion sat happily at the edge of the forest, just above the stone beach. She had been foraging away from her camp, and now she was pleased and full. She had spent the day digging for oysters, and had smoked them over a spittering fire that coughed up gray smoke in the light rain. Bastion loved the moments like this. Everything was for once still, and the air was sweet with possibility. She had passed the day like she had passed so many, in silence and solitude. As Farron approached, he felt his throat tighten. Never again did he expect to meet another soul, let alone one so fair as who sat now happily in front of him. She was young, and her hair was thick and wild. Lord only knew how many seasons she'd been stranded in this forsaken forest. It was a wonder she'd survived it all on her own. "My sweet fair lady." Bastion bristled, but did not turn around. "Shit. I didn't mean to startle you. Please forgive me." Bastion stood up and sighed. She crossed her arms and looked quizzically at the ragged sailor. "Can I help you?" "Surely you can, although I may be of some assistance to you as well. Tell me, how long have you been stranded in these woods? Have you been separated from your party as well?" "Party? Not exactly. No, I live here. Are you lost?" "I feel as if, looking at you now, that I've always been lost." "Oh, great. Are you headed anywhere in particular?" Farron took a step toward Bastion, but she took a step back. "Please, I don't mean to frighten you. I haven't seen anything quite like you before." "So is that a no to being lost, then?" "Oh, no, I have no idea where I am. My men ran off chasing a creature who'd promised to lead us to the leader of these lands." Of course. That creature is not to be trusted. He'll just as soon gut you in your sleep as lead you to anything helpful." "Well, in fairness to the wretch, I was led here to you." "You stumbled here by chance," Bastion said, somewhat annoyed. "I do not believe in chance. What providence that we should find each other here among this strange land. Do you have a name, my sweet lady?" Bastion laughed and seemed to relax somewhat. "I do have a name, as I suspect you do too. When names become gold, we shall both be very rich." Farron was about to speak again when his men came crashing through the trees, all but colliding with him. "My lord, the creature has abandoned us. Spooked by some apparition, he's run off." Farron turned to his men, simultaneously relieved and irritated. The men ogled Bastion. This creature," said Bastion, confronting the new arrivals. "Was he a short, terrible, loathsome beast? One that spoke from one side of his mouth?" "He was, my lady. He promised us food and shelter, promised to lead us to a great man who rules these damned shores," one of the sailors said, wheezing. Bastion snorted. "I see. Well, you're in luck. You're not far off from the man you seek, though I have good reason to believe you may be better off fending for yourselves out here. The old man will be of little use to you. He would rob you as well, just as soon as feed you a slice of bread." "He has bread?" a sailor asked, enticed by the prospect of any meager meal. "He does, but I promise you, he will be of no further use to you. He is in his own mind, and means only to maintain control here." Farron grabbed Bastion's arms and pulled her aside. "Please, my men, they are starved and exhausted. We will not last out here. Whether this man may aid us for a day, a week, whatever, it doesn't matter. Right now, our fortunes are bleak. Unless, of course, you might take us in, but I see no shelter." Bastion pulled Farron's hands off her arm. She walked over to her backpack and pulled out a rough, dense loaf of bread made from ground roots and berries. Handing it to Farron, she coughed. "Follow the path that leads from here as far south as it goes. It will start to steadily climb until you reach an outcrop. On that cliff, you will find him." Bastion turned her back to the group and concentrated again on her fire. "Wait! Angel, do not leave us! Do not leave me! We are lost, so regrettably lost. We've lost our ship, our king. We've nothing. Please help us." Bastion stopped and thought a minute. The day was growing late, and she had tired from work of trying to visit the blue-green. Bastion stopped and thought a minute. The day was growing late, and she was tired from the work of trying to visit the blue-green lights of her visions. Now, what's not to be trusted about these men? They're honest sailors, nothing more. Then again, they might be a bit of sport. One of them carries gold. What use for gold have you? Why, plenty. You know the old man would take gold for a spell or two. Of course he has no need for it either, but that needn't worry you. You could really let your powers grow, young girl. Bastion grunted and motioned for the men to follow her.